Netherlands man is back, but unfortunately this is pouring rain. I was contemplating today, just because I'm leaving tomorrow, and I was contemplating and also looking at it's raining and it's hailing at the same time. It's pinching my face. It's bad. I made a video about a month ago with my goals and my things. I didn't publish it. I just made it for myself, just talking to myself, as I do always in all of my videos. But that one was a bit more special because I was talking about my financial goals, my plans, my doubts, everything that I have, everything that I was feeling and everything that I was planning, and hopefully, and turns out I looked back. I didn't look for a month and a half, almost a month and a half. I didn't look on that video, and now I looked back on it, and it turns out not only did I accomplish what I said in the video, well, not everything, but it was a timeline. It wasn't just a goal. It was more like a timeline, like by this time I should have this much money, by this time I should have this, by this time whatever. And not only did I hit the goal, but I hit it on the timeline, but I hit it 2 months earlier. So I was supposed to have the amount of money that I have right now. I was supposed to have it in February. So that's good. At least that made me a little bit happy. And I'm happy because I'm going home and I cannot wait to see my dog and my family. If the world shows you that you have to take a break, you should take a break. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking a break until February. And well, I'm not really gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break from working a real job, not my invented jobs. But yeah, I'm gonna do videos. I'm gonna do another project with videos, and I'm gonna start the second business that I should have started like 2 years ago. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about the fact that I was scared to have success with my second business because it does have a higher potential, higher ceiling for success. And basically, when I realized that I was scared, it was like 6 months after I started the second business, I started working on it. And I kept on asking myself, why am I afraid of this success? Why am I afraid of this? And I have two answers. Is one, that I didn't know what to do with the money. If I would have had that success, I wouldn't know what to do with the money. I didn't have real plans about real financial goals, a real plan of where I wanted to go. And I think it was for the better that I didn't get to start that business, to finish that business entirely. And now, even if I fail with that business, because that is of little concern. Like, failing in business for me is it's like, oh, you had nothing, now you have nothing, it's fine. So, yeah, but succeeding, that made me really scared. And I was also afraid that I wouldn't do anything. And I would have probably done nothing. Like, after I had success with that business, I would only focus on that business for, I don't know, 2-3 days a week or less, and that would be it. I wouldn't do anything else. I would just live life and enjoy and do all kinds of things. And since then, since 2 years ago, I've learned that I enjoy quite a bit doing a lot of things, like making things and creating, not for the sole purpose of making money, but for creating itself. And I didn't know that. I knew that about myself, but I was like, it was always behind the back of my mind. In the back of my mind, I had this idea that it should make some money. It should make some money. And now I realize that The biggest success that I had this year, sure, I'm like probably 5 times richer than when I started this channel. I'm sure I'm 5 times richer, or 6 times. But the point is that I feel like the best thing and the best benefit that I got from starting all of these projects and making and doing all of these challenges, like filming myself every day, meditation, doing a lot of courses, trying to double my income, moving to another country, all of these things, I realized that the biggest benefit is the adventure. Like, it was such an adventure. This whole year was all just an adventure, like everything. It started slowly, and then it started developing into a different beast of its own, you know? In the first month, it was just boring. I was just filming myself. I was talking to nobody. Now I have about 110 subscribers on this channel, which, thank you for being subscribed and watching my rambles. But the best thing was the adventure. Like, soon enough, things started to take a life of their own. Not only in terms of results, because results came like 5 or 6 months in. When I published the first course, I started to get some more income in. But like, honestly, I've become a person who's more adventurous, more risk prone. So I like to take a lot more risks, but smart risk, not crazy risk. Just, yeah, moving after 3 days or 4 days of just bad news in my first business, where I couldn't post any more courses, I moved to the Netherlands. Like, in 4 days, I applied to jobs, to 10, maybe 7 jobs, and 2 of them called me, and now I'm here. And now I'm going back to Romania in, well, tomorrow. Tomorrow evening, I'm flying back. So that's the whole situation. But yeah, it was a 2-month working vacation. I got to see the Museum of Art in Amsterdam. Amazing museum once again. And I should go today. Maybe I will go today to see the art museum again. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But I did have a lot of fun. And I learned so much about myself, about the world, yeah, it was just a great experience. But it was a great experience only because I saw it as an adventure. Like, and it was only like that. Well, I didn't see it as an adventure. I didn't go like, oh, I want to just turn my life into this adventure. No, it just grew on me. I was like, what can I do? What else can I do? What else can I do? What are the moves possible that I can take? That's the key here. Like, I asked myself, what other possibilities do I have right now that I can turn this around, or do something else, or try something new, or try something old, or how can I get towards where I'm going, where I want to be, faster? And yeah, I changed so much of my mind. I have different outlooks on life, a different outlook on work, on money, on everything else. Just one of them, like, for instance, when it comes to work and earning money, I changed my view. I made a video about this a few weeks back, or maybe a month back, where I was thinking just this idea. I was having this idea of I should only work for assets, not for money. Like, all the money that I get, I should turn into assets, because I'm good with assets. Even this bike has made me a lot of money, the cameras that I have, everything. So it turns out that if I have money, I don't really make a lot of money with it. I make marginal profits off of it. But if I have assets, then I deploy these assets in a cool or interesting way. I find creative ways to just make money with the things that I have, with the tools. That's basically what I mean when I mean assets. Tools, and then, yeah, after that, property. I want to have my own house. That's the whole goal over here. And even this, when I started this channel, it took me about a month or a month and a half to actually get to give myself permission to make a plan to buy a house. So yeah, and when I did, was so much easier, and everything cleared up. Like the moment I started to realize that I want to buy a house, everything was easier. I took decisions differently. I was thinking differently. I was making other calculations and seeing if it's feasible. And I did give myself a year, and I'm not gonna hit that goal. I could, but I ain't going to. Without a lot of sacrifice, I'm probably not gonna go buy a house in about 4 months, 3 months. Who knows, maybe my second business will end up making me a lot of money, and I would be able to, but it's not really feasible. But I did, that saying where if you hit for the stars, you might end up in space or on the moon. I don't know how how the saying is. I'm trying to concentrate because the rain has started again. So, and the bike is having an epileptic seizure. It just turned off and now on again. So I'm trying to, oh, she stopped, nice. The point that I'm trying to make was that I gave myself a deadline that was very tight, and I didn't hit it, but I'm almost there. Like I'm 60% there. I could buy a house in about 6 months maybe. A studio apartment. Let's not kid ourselves. But I'm probably gonna wait a bit longer just to be in a better financial situation, so that I don't have to pay so much interest on the mortgage. So yeah, probably gonna wait until September, which is actually, I think, 9 months, 10 months. So 10 more months. That's a situation. And I think that's enough for today, because it's raining, and I'm here at Hornbach. I need to put my bike, and then I'm gonna go to Aldi to buy some food. I need to buy a carabiner, I think it's called, for the leash for my dog, so that I can, when I go to the shop, I can easily tie her. I saw some, and I wanted to buy one, but I didn't, because, yeah, I was figuring that I might stay until February, so why buy it then when I can buy it when I leave? And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in the shop, buy that carabiner, and then I'm gonna go to Aldi and get some food. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.